Hi everyone, this is Kristen with Fopic Techland. I am going to be going over another how-to video. This one is going to focus on in-cell editing. So right now, as you can see, I have my Microsoft Exchange email pulled up on my computer. And for those of you that don't know what in-cell editing is, it's actually changing the subject line of your email. So this can be very helpful for multiple reasons, primarily for organization. And it's a great way to be able to know immediately what that email is about. So as you can see, right now I'm in my fax folder, and as you can see, the faxes that come in are usually the same exact phone number, and it's going to say the same exact thing, new fax from, and then it'll have a phone number. And so being able to change that subject line to what it's about or different things like that will help you very, very much to be able to organize. There's also other ways to organize your Microsoft Exchange app. For instance, things like categories and flagging can also be helpful, which I'll show you at the end of the video. But for the main purpose of this video is for in-cell editing. So it's very simple and it's very helpful. So let's go ahead and start. So up here at the top is your menu items. You're going to click on View and then click on Current View and then View Settings. From there, you're going to look at this list and you're going to go to Other Settings. And right over here on the right, you're going to see Allow in-cell editing, and you want to put a check mark next to that. And then OK, and OK again. And now the email, you can see it changed a little bit. It's going to make it so that I can now click on that subject line and I'm going to be able to type in what I want. So I'm going to give you an example. Let's just say I got a couple emails in here. They're faxes from different applicants, and I'm going to be giving them some interviews, and they've got some interview paperwork attached. Okay. So the way that I'm going to do this is I'm just going to go ahead and click on subject, and I'm going to put interview with Kay Smith. Okay. So now that's the subject, and instead of seeing this new fax received from, it's actually going to say what it's about. So I'm going to do it to this one too. Okay. So now every single time an email comes in, I'm able to change that subject line that easily. So that's in-cell editing. Now, as I mentioned before, there's other ways that you can organize your Microsoft Exchange email. And I like to do categories. That's something that is very helpful for me. Some people like it, some people don't, but I really like it because what categories is you can put these little different colored flags. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to clear these because I don't want the red, but let's just say I want to name the category. All I have to do is go to these little 4 boxes here and then to all categories. And now I can rename these little colorful categories here. Like this red category is the one that kept popping up. Let's say I want it to be blue, and I can rename it. So I'm going to name it interviews. Okay, so now I've got a flag on there under categories for interviews. And if I want to go ahead and mark this one as well, all I need to do is click on the email. I'm going to click on the email. That one just happened to show up. And then you can right click and you can just put in interviews. Now, again, if you click it and it ends up showing that red category, all you have to do is right click it. You can clear it, and then you can right click it again and put the color that you want on there. So the last way to do this that I mentioned earlier is flagging. So let's just say I have an interview with Kay Smith today, and I want to maybe flag that and move on and look at the rest of my emails. It's really easy, obviously, to see it now. So when I go back to it, I'll have all the information I need. And then if I'm done with it, I can always check mark it off too. So those are just different ways that you can organize your Microsoft Exchange account. And the best one, like I said, is the in-cell editing. I hope this was very helpful for you, and I hope to see you again.